The entertainment world thrives on secrets whispered in quiet hallways and emotional moments that unfold far away from cameras. But every once in a while a story erupts so dramatically that it captures the attention of fans everywhere. Today we are diving into one of those moments. Because what began as a quiet disagreement between three familiar faces suddenly exploded into a declaration so bold that it left the entire C-drama community stunned. The moment when Shen Yue looked directly ahead and delivered the line that no one expected to hear. Dylan Wang and I are together for life. If you think you already know the story you have heard online, stay with us until the end, because the scenes behind this moment reveal emotions, choices, and revelations that go far deeper than a simple statement. And before we continue, make sure you stay tuned, because the final moment of this story will reveal why that declaration has changed everything for Dylan Wang and Bai Lu. The story began on an evening that at first seemed completely ordinary. Industry professionals gathered at a private event meant to celebrate upcoming projects and creative collaborations. The atmosphere was calm and elegant, with soft lights reflecting across polished floors and quiet conversations filling the room. Actors, producers, and directors moved between small groups, discussing future opportunities and sharing stories from their latest productions. Among those present was Dylan Wang, whose calm presence and growing influence had made him one of the most talked-about actors of his generation. Fans admired his effortless confidence and the way he carried himself both on screen and in public appearances. Yet those close to him knew that beneath the composed exterior was someone deeply thoughtful about the relationships in his life. Across the room, Shen Yue was speaking with a group of producers near a large window overlooking the glowing city skyline. Her gentle personality and sincere approach to her craft had earned her admiration from audiences across the world. She spoke quietly, yet with a warmth that made everyone around her feel comfortable. Then Bai Lu arrived. Known for her energetic charm and captivating performances, she usually brought laughter wherever she went. But on this night, something about her presence felt different. Her smile appeared for brief moments, yet her eyes carried a focus that suggested she had something important on her mind. Guests greeted her warmly, and conversations continued. For a while, everything seemed perfectly normal. Yet those paying close attention noticed that Bai Lu kept glancing toward Dylan Wang across the room. Eventually, she approached him. At first, their conversation looked friendly and relaxed. Two colleagues exchanging greetings after a busy filming schedule. But slowly the tone shifted. Their discussion became quieter, more serious, and noticeably more intense. A few people nearby sensed that the exchange carried an emotional weight that went beyond ordinary conversation. No one heard every word, but the energy in the air was impossible to ignore. Bai Lu leaned slightly closer, speaking with determination, as if she had been holding back something for a long time. Dylan Wang listened carefully, his expression calm, yet thoughtful. Moments passed. Then Shen Yue noticed the tension. She had been laughing with a producer when her attention drifted across the room toward the conversation unfolding between Bai Lu and Dylan Wang. Something about their body language signaled that the moment was far from casual. Shen Yue slowly walked closer. Not out of confrontation, but out of curiosity and concern. As she approached, she could sense the seriousness of what was being discussed. Witnesses later described how Bai Lu's voice grew stronger as the conversation continued. The emotions she carried were no longer hidden behind polite smiles. Then came the moment that would later echo across countless fan discussions. Bai Lu spoke words that seemed to challenge the quiet bond between Dylan Wang and Shen Yue. The room did not suddenly fall silent, yet those nearby felt the shift instantly. Dylan Wang paused before responding. Those who watched closely noticed that he looked briefly toward Shen Yue, who had now stepped close enough to understand the direction of the conversation. For a moment it felt as if time slowed. Then Shen Yue stepped forward. Her expression remained calm, yet there was a new determination in her eyes. She looked at Bai Lu with a quiet confidence that surprised many who knew her gentle personality. And then she spoke. Her voice was steady, clear, and unwavering. Dylan Wang and I are together for life. The words landed with a powerful certainty that instantly changed the atmosphere of the room. It was not a dramatic shout or an emotional outburst. Instead, it was a calm declaration that carried the strength of complete conviction. Those standing nearby exchanged glances. Because in that single sentence, Shen Yue had drawn a line that left no room for misunderstanding. Dylan Wang's reaction was subtle, yet meaningful. Witnesses said his expression softened, and that a small smile appeared as he listened to Shen Yue speak. It was the kind of moment that did not require long speeches or complicated explanations. Everything that needed to be said had already been expressed in those few words. Bai Lu remained still for a moment, absorbing what she had just heard. Her expression reflected a mixture of surprise, reflection, and perhaps a quiet realization. The determination that had fueled her earlier words slowly faded as the weight of Shen Yue's declaration settled in. No harsh argument followed. Instead, the three actors stood together in a moment that felt both emotional and strangely peaceful. Bai Lu eventually stepped back. She nodded slightly, as if acknowledging the strength of Shen Yue's statement. Without another word, she turned toward the balcony where the cool evening air drifted through the open doors. The event continued. Conversations resumed and laughter returned to the room, yet those who had witnessed the exchange knew they had just seen something unforgettable. Because moments like these reveal the real emotions that exist behind the polished surface of celebrity life. For Shen Yue, the declaration was not about winning an argument. It was about protecting something she believed in with quiet courage. For Dylan Wang, it was a reminder that some relationships are defined not by rumors or speculation but by loyalty and trust. And for Bai Lu, the moment may have been a turning point that reshaped how she saw the people around her. In the days that followed, whispers about the scene spread through fan communities across the world. People debated the meaning behind Shen Yue's words. Some admired her confidence. Others wondered how the relationships between the three actors would evolve after such a powerful moment. Yet one thing became clear. The declaration had left an impression that no one could easily forget. Because in an industry where so many stories are carefully scripted, the most powerful moments often come from genuine emotion. The night Shen Yue said Dylan Wang and I are together for life was not part of any drama series. It was real. And it reminded everyone watching that behind every headline are individuals navigating complicated feelings, loyalty, and choices that shape their futures. As fans continue to follow the journeys of these three talented stars, the story serves as a powerful reminder that relationships are rarely simple. They are built through trust, courage, and the willingness to stand firm when the moment demands it. And if you want to discover more untold stories, dramatic revelations, and emotional moments from the world of C-drama, stay connected, because the next story might reveal an even more surprising chapter in the lives of the stars you follow every day.